Yo, what's good with y'all? I just want to say thank you. Take a moment and say thank you for checking out the new song, throwing your comments, your likes, your shares on it. It means a lot. You know, the song is deep to me, as you could tell. Shout out to Grayson for blessing it with the vocals and on the hook. Shout out to AJ, my man AJ, just be producing. He's a beast and he's doing a lot. So I just really appreciate it. And, one of my, I'll say he's my cousin, but, we ain't blood, but it's pretty much cousin. I knew him when I was a kid, Donovan he got on the guitar solo. So if you like that guitar solo, I love it. See, I'm a sucker for a good guitar solo or just any kind of instrument. I think it just adds so much sauce to the song, you know what I mean? But we shot the video in one of my dope locations up in the mountains, and it was just a good time. Brought the Razor up there, have fun, got some good views, and it came out great. Couldn't have done it without everybody. So anybody who's listened to it, streamed it, it's called Memories. I ain't really released music on my personal channel in decades, so this is like, the first run this month. So anyone who's supporting it, that's dope. Go to the Spotify, do all the stuff, you know the deal. But I don't want to bore y'all with all that. But one thing I do say is I love collaborating with artists. I used to just do so many collabs back in the days, and now it's like I don't find as much time that I can get in the studio and write. But when I do, it's therapeutic, and I think that's one thing a lot of people miss when they're like, why music is so important to people, right? It's important to the listener and the creator, right? And for the listener, it's the same thing. It's therapeutic. It takes you through a journey. It reminds you of something. And for the creator, it's the same thing. You're releasing, right? You're telling stories that is things you've been through, things you've seen, or just things you envision. But art tells the truth that the eyes can't see, and it's just a beautiful thing. So that's what I want to talk to artists about today is, if you're still listening, just make the music. You know what I mean? And if you want to get out and touch the people, you can go through us, hit the concert app. We try to give all artists an opportunity. And I think the reason why it's so deep to us, me and my partner Tef, is because we connected through music. We both had, tragic things happen in our life, and that was relatable and it brought us together. But also, like, we just seen how many lives have changed. You know what I mean? And I can read through these comments of this last Memories video, and when some of the stories y'all explaining, some of them I know, it brings people together. It sews culture together, and that's what I'm seeing with concert too. Is so dope. Is when you show up and you may not have a big crew or friends or a team, but you show up at one of these concert events and you're rocking out. You might meet your next partner in the music. You might be able to create a little tribe and a way to connect and get further, right? If I have 2 fans and you have 2 fans together, we have 4, and that 4 quickly turns to 8 because people just kind of move. Like, energy connects people. Like, when you got a movement, when you got people, and I've seen so many stories of this. I think one day I'm just going to break down the different stories because my ADH brain be going crazy. So when I try to tell a story, I'll start off with memories, jump into concert. It's kind of like the sauce of this whole entire channel. It's going to be just music. It's going to be my music. It's going to be your music. It's going to be tips and tricks of how I made music a day job for over 17 years. And I didn't do it the conventional way. There's not one video online that you could see, unless you maybe go to the concert channel, that's going to tell you how I did it. It was different. And that's okay, right? It's okay if everybody does it a different way. There's a million ways to do a million things. You just got to stay dedicated and focused and hone in and keep going, because the times get tough in every aspect, whether you're making music, running a business, whatever. But one thing is I've missed is putting, the art is the reason I'm here, right? The music is the reason I'm here. The reason I created concert with my brothers. And so it's just beautiful. And I said that probably 18,000 times. So, and I'm not going to go back and edit this. So if you even made it this far. But anyways, I appreciate y'all's time. I hope y'all blessed today. And tap in with me.